Oh, that's good. All right. So this morning, I was working on this spread for several days. And I think I want to sit with it for a little bit. I don't know that it's done. Wait, and I'm turning this on. Hold on. I don't know that it's done, but I feel like I need to just sit with it for a little bit and uh, and then come back to it. So I'm going to go back to a bunch of other spreads and see if they need to add something. Now, sometimes days like today where I'm really tired and I've got a busy day ahead of me. Um, it was going to be a washi tape day, and by washi tape day I mean I take washi tape and I go through my pages and see if any pages need a little something, and then I'll just put some washi tape down. Sometimes that's like a good way to easy way to add some great little detail to stuff. So today, but I don't know where my case of washi tape is. I think it's upstairs somewhere. So, and it might be, let's see what's going on. And it might be that it's also a uh, just to paste things into the journal day because I've got tons of scraps and I've got a bunch of white pens. So we're gonna play with that. And I'm still drinking coffee because I'm just tired. My back's been hurting, and I don't think this chair is doing me any favors. All right, so I'm turning the camera, and I'm going to stop bitching and get to work. So here we go. Oop. I don't think my camera likes that. Hold on. Here we go. All right, I'll move these over a little bit. No, this direction. All right. So yeah, here we are. So these are, I thought sure I had 5 current books. I do. I think one's upstairs. Boy, yeah, I think this weekend's going to be a clean out the studio kind of thing. The studio, I get to work and things go flying, and then I have to take time out once a week to just like tidy up, and it's about that time. All right, so so here's my. Let's see. This is the one I've been working on, and like I said, this is that spread. Uh, but I don't know. I think. Let me see if I can. Okay, I can see your comments if you guys are there. Wait, let me get back to this. Here we go. All right. So yeah, I can see comments if you guys have any comments. Let's see. Move it back this way a little bit more. There we go. Right in front of me. Okay, so yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of pages that are like just started and just not completely done, or yeah, this is the first spread I did and it's kind of waiting for something, which is the place where I don't know what I'm doing there. But like this spread, I started to, when I did this swirly thing, I had the intentions of going in with my, let me see if I could get my markers to, yeah, you always prime your markers because you never know when it's gonna give you a bunch of ink. But this one feels like it might be dry. Well, if it was dry, then the ball wouldn't be working. But it's sticking a lot. Oh, goodness. Okay, maybe we'll give up on that one. Yeah, this one's working a little better. That's thicker than I want. All right, maybe we'll go. Let's see about this one. I have a lot of white markers because I use that white accent a lot. No, it's not too bad. I think I want something way finer than that, though. All right, let's see about this one. I feel like I'm mumbling today, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't see a white one in here because these are colored markers. Maybe it is, yeah, it's a white jelly pen kind of day. All right. So sometimes just going into some of these little spots and white dots. White dots always seem to give things energy. See, and I think I'm adding them to this little area where the colors, there's a sharp line between the colors. It kind of makes it look a little more intentional. Or like I'm trying to cover up my mistake. See, I don't know if you can see that well. I think you can. All right, wait, let me make sure that the sound's on too. Yeah, okay, there we go. Sorry. All right, yeah, I need to drink more coffee, y'all. And I think I'm trying to alternate a little bit between, look at this right here. I'm wondering if I add dots right here, if that's going to make that look, separate these two areas a little more. Yeah. All right. I kind of like the direction that's going in. Let's see. All right, maybe we'll move on to another spread and look at some other things. I'm going to let that dry. See, this is why I have a couple of books going at once. Let's see. This page definitely needs something else, but I don't. I'm wondering if it's this. You see, that kind of matches, but what shape would it be? I'm going to stick that there and just leave it and move on to the next. See, this could use something too. Because all this is kind of not the same, but that might be, I don't know, I'm going to leave that too. I do like this spread. I did this watercolor background and it was terrible. And so I started to build something else on top of this one. No. No. All right, we'll come back to that one. See, a lot of my pages still lack a bunch of things. Yeah, it needs something back here. It needs like a big, I don't know. Maybe I need to make some more jelly plate prints. Actually, that's not bad, but I don't want to cover that up. I'm going to stick that in there though, because that it's in the right direction, but I don't know what it is. All right. This is I like this one. Yeah, I almost want to go on top of this one. I don't have the set of pens that I had yesterday are not down here either. So it's like, and I'm trying not, I decided that I was just going to work with what's in front of me, and it was way less than I intended. So we're struggling a little bit this morning, but you know what? I'm just going to call it a challenge. This is a good page. I almost want to go into these little dots with something. Of course, now my pen's crapping out. Let's see. I always feel like when I make this mark with the lines and the dots, it makes me think of rain. Kind of like, a lot of I'm a lousy. I can't draw very well. I mean, I can doodle and I can do some little basic little drawings. Doing some jelly yolk cream lately, and I love it. I got a round plate and I've been using coffee filters for paper. So that's really interesting, Jenny. It's funny because I have some paper coffee filters that I was saving. I mean, sometimes I use those to test dyes, but that's really interesting. I might have to try that. And I was going to have a jelly plate printing party tomorrow night. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I set up the next. I mean, this live cast and the next two live casts. I did those in advance. Um, the 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 uh, the pages for them, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to do tomorrow's live cast, which I do one at I've been doing one at noon, and tomorrow at noon I'm going to share with you guys what um what's in the shop, because the shop I've been adding some things to the shop, but technically it's I'm doing a big update for tomorrow. So at noon, I was gonna share with you guys some of the things that were in the shop, but I'm still need to do my art journal challenge, and I didn't know if I wanted to get up early and do that again and then turn around at noon. So instead, I'm doing a late night live cast, and I'm gonna do some jelly plate printing tomorrow. I think I set it for 10. I toyed with doing it at midnight, but I think that might even be usually at midnight. I'm trying to wind down and putz around in bed. But so tomorrow at 10, I'm gonna have a jelly plate printing party. Yay! I want to go. Yes, yes. So join me tomorrow at 10 p.m. I think. Whatever it says on the last live cast uh, page that is set up. I'm pretty sure it's at 10. It's either at 10 or 10:30. So, and that's for us night owls. Anyway, yeah, I love the jelly plate prints. And I usually, it looks like an animal. I usually do them on book pages because like, I've got probably 2 dozen text blocks from ripping books apart so I can make journals. And I'm going to have a few of the journals that I made, like the blank books, handmade books, in the shop. I've got just a few of them left over from Taos. But I've been making, I have a bunch of boards and stuff ready to make more. So anyway, but yeah, that's what's going on tomorrow. I'll probably be way more awake at 10 o'clock than I am right now. Whee! I had weird dreams last night. Like weird dreams. I was in New Orleans during Mardi Gras, but it wasn't Mardi Gras, it was Easter, but it wasn't Easter. It was Christmas time because I used to, when I was a little, we spent Christmas in New Orleans because that's where my family's from. So we would just pile into the car and go spend Christmas with my very large family that lives there. But it's been a while since I've done that. Now I've done Mardi Gras in New Orleans. That's fun. Go stay with my aunt and uncle, and I had a dream that I was there, but I wasn't, and my mom was with me. We were staying at an Airbnb.